This is Business Rockstars, and we are back with my wonderful guest, Elizabeth Koraca, Executive Coach and Career Strategist. Elizabeth, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks again for having me.
So we were just kind of talking about what you do. You're a career coach. Give us a little background for those who are just tuning in.
Right. So my experience is, of course, what I'm doing right now as an executive coach and career strategist. But before that, I was in television for many years, and I was a television anchor at Reuters. I ran the U.S.-China business TV news desk, and I had my own team, and I was kind of traveling in Asia, reporting on finance and stock markets, and of course, in New York City as well. But I really loved connecting with people. And when I noticed people were nervous or self-conscious on air, giving them the tips and tools to speak with confidence was so rewarding. It was so fulfilling. I decided this is what I have to be doing. This is my calling.
How was that transition? And what was the first step you took when you realized, okay, I'm actually going to start my own business? How was that transition like?
You know what I did? I had thought about it and I pondered for a while and I said, what do I need? I'm stuck. What do I need? Mm-hmm. And I had seen on different television shows, coaches, mm-hmm. people speaking about how they help, others launch their business or get over their fears or just move forward.
Right.
And that was exactly what I did. I interviewed a series of coaches. I picked the one that I felt was the right fit. Because you want to make sure when you're hiring a coach, it's the right fit for you and it's the right fit for the coach, because that's how you're going to get maximum results.
Right.
And then from there, my coach helped me through the different stages. And what I would also say is, also reaching out to a mentor, somebody that you look up to, that can also give you advice that you need to move forward.
What would you tell someone who's coming in and having you as their career coach who really wants to take their career to the next level or boost their job performance?
Okay. So what I would tell them, if they're looking to climb up the ladder in their business, figure out who can help you. Mm-hmm. Who can help you in that business? Do you have a supportive manager that you can go to and say, okay, what's the path for promotion for me?
Right.
And if that's not the case, because sometimes we don't always have a supportive manager, I experienced that myself. Not in every job, but in a few jobs. Mm-hmm. So you want to figure out who else can help you outside of your own, your own team. Mm-hmm. And by really reaching out to people and then coming up with your own strategy with reaching out to people within your company, outside your company, figuring out, okay, do I want to stay here or do I want to leave and go somewhere else?
And when you were starting your own business, what was the biggest challenge that you weren't necessarily expecting?
I think it was the structure. When I was a television anchor, when I was working in the office, I knew exactly what my hours were. I knew when I needed to call Asia, for counterparts and coordinating. I knew when I had to write my script. I knew when I had to go to the stock exchange. I knew when I had to interview that billionaire investor. And it was a set schedule. It was very similar each day. And then all of a sudden, you're running your own business and you're going to see a client, or then you're going to have a coaching call, at your office, and you're doing this and things, can easily get a little bit out of whack. Mm-hmm. And so when you're starting to feel that you're not in control and you're not in charge, you want to take a step back and you want to look at your calendar, okay? Mm-hmm. How can I make a routine? If you're someone who likes routine, how can I make a routine even though I'm working for myself?
Right. Mm-hmm. And what is your ideal client? If someone's listening right now wondering, I wonder if I'm the right fit for Elizabeth.
Yes, anyone who is looking to improve, to go to that next level. If there's fear holding you back, or there's a story you're telling yourself as to why you can't, or why they won't give you money, or why you won't get that job interview, I would be more than happy to help you and share my own expertise and the expertise that I've learned from my own clients. I mean, even if you go on my website, you'll see a whole list of testimonials because I deliver results.
And where can people learn more about you and your business?
Yeah, on my website at elizabethkoraca.com. My last name is Koraca, or my handle at Elizabeth Koraca.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us today. It was such a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you so much for having me, Brittany.
This is Business Rockstars. That was my wonderful guest, Elizabeth Koraca, Executive Coach and Career Strategist.